Hello and good afternoon. I'm Mohana for BBTV and here are your big news. Najib Razak applies for new evidence to be heard in court 6 days before verdict. Former Prime Minister Najib Razak has filed an application at the 11th hour asking the Court of Appeal to allow new evidence to be included in an appeal against his conviction. Court documents as cited and reported by Malay Mail suggest that the defence team had filed the application yesterday and in its request to submit new evidence, it has named MACC's Azam Baki and Chief Investigating Officer Rosli Hussain. Najib in his supporting affidavit said an oral evidence needs to be taken from the two officers of MACC and for it to be included in his appeal for the SRC international case, suggesting that the new evidence would be of interest for the courts. He also added that the Court of Appeal should consider the application before delivering on his appeal against SRC international conviction, which saw Najib being sentenced to 12 years in prison. In an attempt to seem he has been on top of things as soon as he acquired the new evidence, Najib explained, "I profusely apologize to this honourable court for any inconvenience occasioned, and I seek for this application to be heard at the earliest date possible, in any case prior to this court rendering any judgment, to prevent any delay towards the judicial process in the appeals," Najib said. The Court of Appeal is scheduled to deliver its verdict on SRC International Appeal on the 8th of December, 8 AM at Putrajaya. Don't forget to tune in to BBTV as early as possible for live coverage and updates on the fate of a former Prime Minister of Malaysia. And now to good news from Parliament for e-hailing drivers. In July this year, the Kuala Lumpur High Court dismissed a review application by one Loh Guet Cheng, a former e-hailing driver who was seeking to be heard in court for his alleged unfair dismissal by Grab. The court responded saying under the Industrial Relations Act 1967, Loh is not recognised as an employee. Earlier in Parliament today, responding to the questions of Machang Member of Parliament Ahmad Jazlan Yaakob, Deputy Human Resource Minister Awang Hashim said the government is amending the Employment Act 1955 or Act 265 to update the definition of employees and employers in order for e-hailing drivers and riders to be recognised as workers. The ministry is in the process of amending the Act to better clarify the employee-employee relations in the gig industry. Awang further added that his ministry was in the process of engaging with industry players to create specific law for e-hailing industry drivers or riders. Those are the big updates, all the big news that I have for you for now. Don't forget to like, follow, share and subscribe to our social media pages and most importantly, the bigbluetv.com portal. Until we meet again, I'm Mohana for BBTV. You have a great evening ahead.